Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to create this beautiful transition with HTML and CSS. So basically when we scroll around here, this background changes. So it is very easy and it is very fun to do. So without further ado guys, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I have created the basic files over here, index, the style and the app.js. So let's start with our index and let's press Shift and 1 to create an exclamation mark and press Tab so we can have our HTML structure. Let's quickly link our index.html with our style sheet. And now what we want to do is that we want to create a class called white. You can name this whatever you want, and inside here we want to put the text. So text here we want to do h1. Let's do hello world, and a paragraph where imagination becomes reality. Just like that. You can put whatever you want over there, it doesn't matter. So first let's quickly style these elements. So let's go to our style.css and let's remove all the margins and the paddings because those have some margins and paddings around them, and add the box sizing of border box so we can set our boxes width, so we can set the width on the boxes easier. Now what I want to do is I want to go to the white class. I want to display these as a flex because I want to align them dead in the center. But they're not going to display in one row because we have them inside a class and they're inside a class, if you understand. And now what I want to do is we want to justify the content. Just justify content, space around. So basically they will go to the center. What happened? And align items center. Now they're in the center, but not in the dead center because we want to give them a height. So height 100 VH. This will be basically the monitor height, the full screen, right? So now they're in the dead center. Now I want to edit the text, to style the text. So text, I want the h1. Let's do font size 40 pixels and a font family of, let's do fantasy. Alright, and now let's go for the P, text P. So font size 30 pixels, font family, let's do this, Verdana. And I want to align the text in the center. Just like that. It's not that good, but we'll pass. Let's also put this here. So text align center. And we're kind of done with the first part. So now let's go with the second part, which is for the place that the background will change. So let's name this black. I'm just gonna name this black because I'm gonna change it to black. And inside here I'm gonna do a class named text2 and do the same thing. So darkness brother, and a paragraph. This place is really dark. As you can see, they are over here. And now we want to do the same things. So I'm just gonna copy these and just here change the name to black, and here put text2. I think we're running on a bit of a problem. So black, height, font size. Just gonna remove the text align center. I mean, it really doesn't matter guys, you can do this however you want. darkness. This place is really dark. I mean, it depends on the design that your page has. It really doesn't matter how the page looks. I'm just focusing on the background. So we're kind of done with the index and the style. Let's just link our index with our app.js. So script crc app.js. And now what do we want to do here? We want to create a function, and we're going to name it change background. And over here, we're just going to leave it like empty for a moment, because what we want to do is for the window, so basically the window of the browser, for this window we want to add an event listener. So just like that. And inside we want to do when we're scrolling, so when we scroll, when we are scrolling, we want things to happen, we want the change background to happen, just like that. So let me show you. Let's just do console log here. Console log, hello world. So what's gonna happen is when we scroll, this is gonna be displayed every time that we are scrolling. So let me just tell you. So we open the inspect, and let's go to console, and as you can see, when we scroll, it just gets bigger and bigger because we're scrolling. If you get what I said, then I hope you understand. Now what we want to add, we don't need this. We want to check now. So if the window, and when we're scrolling on it with the y-axis, so scroll y, so if this is bigger than the window, when the inner height of it, with the inner height of the window divided by 2, which basically will be the center, kind of the center of the page. When this is true, we want for the document to get the body. Inside the body, we want to add a class list and add background change. Basically, we need to add this class over here. So add a class over here, which is going to be background change. And what this will happen, we'll have a background color of black, or whatever color you want to put. So just like that, you can see this is now black. Now, one thing I want to do is here at the black, I want to give this a color of white because we can't see anything. And as you can see, this is now over here. But we have another issue, because when we go up again to the beginning of the page, it's still black. So what we can do about that is we can do an else, and just don't forget the semicolon. Just copy this, and instead of add, we want to put here remove. So as you can see, boom, it changes just like that. But you know, it's kind of plain and we want to make it a little bit smoother. So what we can do is just go over here or at the body. So we can do select the body, and we can give it a transition of 0.3 seconds. Now what's gonna happen is it will be smoother, just like that. I mean, it's a really cool thing to do, and I really like it. You can play with these. You can make this divided by 1. It happens right over here at the end of the page, or you can do it like 3. It happens over here, just like that. You can play with these, it really doesn't matter. But this is all I had to explain for today, guys. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications. If you didn't, dislike the video, and if you didn't understand something, just type it in the comments and I will try to help you. And I wish you a very beautiful day or night or weekend or anything. And I will see you guys in the next time. Bye.